Hey everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Granger Defined, and sadly this is our last episode for the 2013-2014 school year, but we saved the best for last. We have Granger High School's next principal, Principal David Dunn, so thanks for coming on and talking to us. We appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate it also. I apologize I haven't been able to come out and meet a lot of the students or the staff, but I think this is a great way to at least end the year, at least get to know a little bit about what Granger's like and what I want to be part of Granger.
Absolutely. Well, we're excited to talk about that, and as part of that, we want to get to know you as well. And we know you're a busy man, so don't feel bad about missing any of those. As you can tell, watching, we're here in Principal Dunn's office. That's how busy he is. So you'll notice a little bit change of scenery. But to start off with, we wanted to get to know you and a little bit of your background. Granger High School is the most diverse high school in the state of Utah, but you have a diverse background, and we just would like you to kind of talk about that, where you grew up, and how it's kind of led you to the point that you are now.
Okay. Well, I do appreciate diversity, and I grew up originally in Tanzania, East Africa. I was born in Arusha, Tanzania.
Wow.
I lived there until the age of about 5, and then from there we moved to Chihuahua, Mexico. So most of my life, or about 20 years of my life, I grew up down in Chihuahua. And I love the Hispanic culture. I love growing up in Mexico. I feel fortunate to be able to speak the language, but I also feel very fortunate to be able to understand the culture.
Sure, and that's going to be critical. So, you have this wonderful background where you said you grew up in Tanzania, in Mexico, and I guess this is just a fun question. What's your favorite food? Does it come from Mexico? Are you a big fan of Mexican food? Is it?
You know what? I have to tell you that probably my favorite food are tacos on the street.
Tacos on the street.
Tacos
okay.
on the street.
All right. Well, perfect. Well, we'll have to see if we can.
I think there's a place right down the street. I've already checked one out. I think there's a little stand right down the street from the school that I drove by the other day. So
all right.
We'll be eating tacos on the street.
Wonderful. Well, that is great. Okay. Well, perfect. Now, I love that you love tacos on the street. That's
great.
Wonderful.
Tacos de lengua.
Tacos de lengua.
Tacos de lengua.
We'll take the school down. We'll introduce you to that culture. Okay. So I guess transitioning now, you applied for that job. You're principal here at Murray High School, but when the Granger position came open, you applied for that. Why did you apply for that? Why did you want to switch and come over to Granger?
That's a great question. I love my job now. Murray High School is a great school to be at, but if there was any other school that I would ever have left Murray High School for, that would be Granger High School. I like the diversity. I love the opportunities that students have there. I like the fact that so much is being done to help them. And I want to be part of that. I want to be part of someone who can make a difference in the lives of students to help them understand the power of getting an education, the power of preparing themselves through high school for many future opportunities. And with a diverse population that exists there and understanding the cultural issues, I hope to be able to bring that energy of helping students understand that high school isn't the end of the road. High school is the beginning, and high school is something that their education through high school opens up many opportunities. We've always heard, well, knowledge is power, and I believe that many of the students at Granger are bilingual. I think there's many opportunities for them, but I think there's a culture within that school that is very focused on helping all students succeed, and I want to be part of that.
Absolutely. Now, going along with that, Granger High School is really interesting because, like all high schools, there are a lot of students or parents of students who really want to get involved, help their students' education, but there are a lot of members, I think, that I would say within the community, that are parents of students that have a difficult time, maybe because of language problems or other things. How do you plan to involve those parents in their students' education?
I think parents in the community need to understand that Granger High School is their high school. This is their community high school. This is where all the students within that community, within our community, feed into. So I think they need to understand that we're partners in helping them, and our role is to help them through the avenue of education and provide the support that we need, that we want them to, and help them understand that we want them to have everything that they need so that they can feel the success that lies ahead of them.
Wonderful. Well, now we have 2 more questions before we finish, and we appreciate, like I said, the time that you've taken out to speak with us. The first question is what's your vision then, I guess, for Granger High School, and what do you see in those students? What do you see that those students could do?
I believe in three things for students, and one of those are that a school needs to be a safe place. I think Granger High School has to be, for everybody, that has to be a central place that feels safe, that every student who walks into our doors feels safe. The other part of it is that it is a learning environment, that we focus on preparing, that we focus on teaching, that we focus on helping people be accountable for their own learning,
Sure.
and help them understand that the opportunities of the future lie within what they're currently doing in high school. And the third one, which I think is very important, is that we have fun. That our high school is a fun place to be, whether it's attending a performance, a musical performance, or it's any type of a performance within the school, an athletic event of any sort. That students are wanting to be part of that so that they enjoy their high school experience. And I truly believe that the more students are involved, the greater their experience becomes and the greater the school becomes.
Wonderful. Well, you can tell there's a plan, that you have something set up. You're not walking to this just getting ready or, not knowing what to do, that you're ready to step in and get going. So I guess the last question then before we finish, and we ask this to everyone who comes on to the Granger Defined show, if you could give one message to the Granger community, and it could be simple, it could be look both ways before you cross the street, or it could be something more profound, what message would you give to the GHS community?
I would say make Granger High School the center of the community, and let everything that they do revolve around what we're trying to do to help students be successful.
Wonderful. Well, we appreciate your time. Thank you for speaking with us.
Thank you.
Before we finish, we just want to remind everyone watching to like us on Facebook, to follow us on Twitter, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. So one more time, Principal David Dunn, thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.